All right, man. Welcome to Not Hot Ones. I have Mark Canale here, our first contestant.
Yeah.
We were sitting in front of these hot sauces. First things first, dude. It burns in the nostrils. already before we even fucking
We're starting at a 6.
Dude, all of them are hot. All of them are bad.
The last dab you put 2? That's supposed to be the last one.
No, dude. No, we don't. We have a smaller window, so we have to do it all right.
You're supposed to progressively get
All right,
hotter.
so let's see. What we got here, Canale? Hot Ones. This is a sweet Scotch bonnet. This is our least hot one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a whirl, man. Let's give it a whirl. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Mark Canale.
Mark Canale?
Cross Country Mortgage. Grade J branch manager. South Philly.
All the things.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
This is I should have requested drone. I'm a flats guy.
All right, let's go with you. All right, not bad.
I was gonna fucking suck.
Dude, I can already tell this is good. All right, let's get to it. You want to have some fun?
Well,
you want to talk about mortgages and your career?
yeah.
Not Hot Ones. This is not Hot Ones. This is a parody of. All right. Yeah, that burns already, and that's 6, bro.
Yeah.
That means like the next 5 are going to be horrendous.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, we'll be good. Canale. These are hard-hitting Barbara Walters
I'm ready.
like questions.
I'm
Ready?
Yeah.
Your career has been an evolution in strategy, product offerings, and market positioning. What leads your direction on how you're positioning yourself in the marketplace today?
Today, not you just
Not in
want
the
today,
past.
right?
I want,
You
today.
just want today. So today, I'm only dealing with people that are reciprocal of the work that's going into it. Before, might have been more susceptible to being like, I'll do this, I'll go here, I'll go there, like just doing anything and everything to get business, right?
Well, also there's an element of like getting started. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. That's what I'm saying. I want to be clear today, right? So that's obviously what you have to do. Today, though, I feel like you've done enough. We have a big enough resume.
Yeah.
To basically people know what to call me for, right? So I just keep my partners and my clients close, and it's an evolving relationship that doesn't really require a lot of nurturing.
Yeah.
Because we're always talking. We know what we bring to the table.
You kind of like that surface level bullshit.
It's very referral based.
Yeah,
now, right? They know what you can do.
Yeah,
I'm not surprising you with anything at this point.
Over time too, you even get like your product offering just because your knowledge of the game gets better.
Right.
And so that comes with confidence where you're like, I don't need to show you anything but my abilities in the actual job.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at today.
I fucking love it. All right. Number 2. Made with the Apollo pepper. I'm not sure what that means. All right. 10 out of 10. Now, this is a 10 out of 10 hot sauce. Oh, that's 100. Wow. Yeah, that's not good, bro. That's not something I'd ever eat on my own. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Whew. All right.
That's
Canale.
yeah.
Question 2. The non-QM,
Yeah.
non-qualified mortgage, that's the official term,
Yep.
right? Are getting a lot of action right now. What do you see these mortgages' role being in the industry? And who is it helping the most?
So for years, I've always ran into these type of borrowers that were like, Mark, I have money, got credit. My business isn't the best on paper, but we have the properties, we have the assets, and they're always like, is there a loan out there that just I can go off of experience, right? Not so much what my W-2 or tax return says.
No.
And I was like, maybe eventually, but it doesn't. So about 2 years ago, Cross Country got into space, and it's been amazing because these type of borrowers, they're not first time home buyers. They're experienced investors, and they're just like, get me my money.
It's basically like
Yeah.
they don't fit you the conventional
Yeah.
box, but like they are as far as risk profile goes.
They
They're
are
not that risky.
Well, the guidelines say, and I almost know this is almost verbatim. It says common sense underwriting applies.
Yeah.
We're not leveraging to the moon, right? There's enough equity that in case something does go
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
it mitigates the risk. The rate's a little bit higher, and the buyers and the borrowers that are getting these loans, they fully understand it.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, I'm willing to pay a little bit more for less bullshit
It's just
and less red
100%.
tape. Like, get me my money so I can go out, buy something else, and move on. I don't get any pushback at all. They're just like,
Well, it's a different type of buyer too.
they're like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
And people of that caliber buyer understand time is money.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So they're like, we're fully expecting to pay a little bit more than if we were giving you every single one of our documents. I mean, it's been great for us, and the more that we do, the more that we prove that we can do them well.
Is
people
it
just call.
when you say non-QM, is it multiple different products in a suite of products, or is it how do they usually set these up? Or they do they have short-term
So it's not
products?
Fannie Mae. It's not Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. It's not
Are you
conventional.
going to total the paper?
It's investors. No, we're selling it. It's sold on Wall Street primarily.
God. Do you know what does the default rate even like?
It's doing great. They're doing
They're
great.
doing great on it, right?
They're doing great. Again, I think on primaries we'll go to 10% down,
Yeah.
but investment 20,
Yeah.
25 down. So I mean, like,
It makes a lot of sense, dude.
They're not default,
There's,
no.
there's
I would
higher
know.
risk insurance policies, and people are like, I need the insurance coverage. You know what I mean? If you live in California, you're not getting to the admitted market, which is your definition.
I really just don't think they're high risk borrowers either.
Right,
Like
right,
we're
right.
checking the credit, we're checking the appraisal, we're checking the
It
assets.
just doesn't check.
It's not no
it just
doc.
doesn't check their
Yeah.
boxes.
People think it's no doc, and it's like it's not. no
Yeah,
doc.
I think
We're not-
I think there's like a thing about old school 08.
Mhm.
They just
Yeah.
have it in their head.
The values were bullshit. The rates were all resetting. They didn't know what was going to happen. There was no income, no nothing. We're at least checking. We're checking the assets.
Yeah.
We're checking the landlord history, making sure you even know what you're doing, stuff like that. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been a successful landlord
Right.
for
You've
X amount of
proven it.
years.
sure, we'll charge you an extra point on the
100%.
interest rate
Yeah.
than what you would get if you went to a depository bank.
I love
And
it.
we can add prepays. We can do all kinds of stuff to kind of help out the borrower.
And again,
whatever their
what's
amount
cool?
is.
What's cool about what you've done is like it seems to be a way to be a direct to consumer.
It's so proud. Listen, I love everybody. I want everybody to make tons of money, right? It has nothing to do with realtors or financial advisors, whatever. But if I can go direct to the client, it just saves that step.
I love it
And then I become the resource
for all those
for
things
everything.
for the real estate.
Do I need a
for the-
realtor?
Yeah,
Do I need
hell
this?
yeah.
And I can deploy it.
I love
Which I actually think, I don't want to digress too far, but I actually think the process is backwards. Like I don't.
it. The lender's actually
The
really
lender
the
should be
start.
first. I know it's never going to change because it's hard to change something
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Because people think I need to get a house. Really,
don't
they
understand.
They go realtor and then they go lender.
Yeah.
It kind of goes backwards.
It's like you meet a realtor, they know nothing about anything, and they're like, okay, I'll introduce you to a lender.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you probably should come to me
No,
first.
right. I feel it.
Because when I refer a lead to a realtor, I give them basically they have everything on a silver platter.
Yeah.
They know price point, they
Yeah.
know area, they know how much cash, they know, and they're just like, wow, here you go. And I feel like it streamlines it a lot of times.
All right.
Next.
All right, this one is the Last Dab Reaper Edition. This is a 10 out of 10 as well. This is featuring Smokin' Ed's Carolina
Fucking
Reaper. God bless him. Smokin' Ed. I love what he probably made that up himself. They're going to call me Smokin' Ed. All right. Let's rock. All right.
Yeah.
My wife will go, whew. You're handling these better than I am, bro. That's that Italian blood in you.
I'm just telling the wing.
Fuck
you.
I'm sweating a little bit, not in front. That's why we keep the temperature low. See that? You said our building was cold?
That's why you did it.
Yeah. We're thinking about you, pal. We're thinking about you.
Thank you.
All right.
Next.
hard-hitting questions. We mortgage is different.
Yeah.
Where did you get that tagline from? What is the desired result from your clients and referral partners when they hear it?
So I stole it. I stole the idea kind of when I was involved in nightlife. We used to say we party different.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know what triggered in me that when I saw that, I was like, you can implement that with almost anything, right? We
Yes.
insurance that we
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm going to start doing
That one kicks in.
Yeah, that one.
It's
So
a little delayed.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
We mortgage different because I can't speak on anybody else, but my consistent feedback is this is different.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is, whether it's the way I talk, whether it's our style of collecting docs, or whatever it may be, whatever it is, whatever their prior experience was in their current experience with us is we get it consistently. Like this is different.
That's freaking awesome.
So I was like, well, let's just
It's more, let's just brand it that way.
And now
sure, the gear is kind of dope.
it works.
The gear's dope.
I know. And just for full disclosure, if anybody's getting any fucking ideas, I already trademarked it.
Do you really trademark that shit?
Because you know what? It's just one of those things where like you just don't want to be. If I see it somewhere
That would
else,
be so sorry. If
people
somebody did it.
have used it and they tag me and they're like, oh, and I think it's cool. Like I'm okay with that. But I have a feeling at some point somebody would get smart.
Yeah.
And they try. And I'd be like, all right, well, so it was worth it. It's cool. If you search it on the database, your name pops up.
Yeah. And it's always, at the end of the day, people know.
Plus, I'm putting it on gear and stuff, and it's all over. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to have to.
Yeah, I do like the gear is what's dope.
Yeah. So we get rescues. Now it's kind of like a thing where people will call me and they'll be like, all right, Mike, you ready? We need different than this one. And I'll be like, huh, all right, it's catching.
The brand is on.
It's catching on. It's catching on.
I love it. All right, the last dab, triple X. Dude, these are all so extreme.
Yeah, you fucked up.
You didn't level
You could have got. I'm sure there was another pack you could have bought.
Extreme hot sauce. The last dab, triple X. Oh God. I woke up visibly stressed out.
Yeah. Don't puke. Don't puke.
Yo, I'm gonna actually die from a
Don't
freaking
puke.
chicken wing. Oh, yo, I want to know who's buying this. I'm assuming they're mixing it with other stuff. There's no
No,
way.
I think it's proprietary. Like I think they came up with these. My fucking.
So this is getting worse. All right, next question. With the rise of tech in all industries, where do you see the role of the LO in the future?
I don't think you're ever going to replace me.
But
Unfortunately,
not just you. The entire industry.
me as my role. I don't think you can ever replace the art of selling.
Yeah,
You can't replace feeling, emotion.
I agree.
You know, unfortunately, I do think that operationally, which sucks to even say, I don't want to think of anybody.
No, but you have to just be realistic about it.
I think AI will eventually get to the point where it can read documentation and delineate between large deposits and is this income in line or things that we have to find ourselves now. There's stuff out there already that's already doing it.
Yeah. Well, you're already it's not going to happen overnight. I think it's a slow thing where all of a sudden you don't have to do it anymore.
Huh?
We're all seeing that.
There's software out there already that's doing it.
I don't care if the water doesn't do anything. I need it, dude.
It's already reviewing documents. It's already figuring out income for you. I think it's gonna margin compression will be real.
Yeah.
It'll.
You mean the pricing is going to get tighter?
Yeah, but I don't know what it works out as a cost. I don't know if it becomes less expensive because you have machines doing it now.
Yeah, I'm doubling down on the same exact thing what you're saying. Like with scary stuff, which I would say to the average consumer.
Yeah.
Anything financial, mortgages, real estate.
Yeah, people still want to talk to somebody.
Yeah, like yo, am I doing this right? You know what I mean?
There is a mortgage company that is very heavily AI based.
Yeah.
I actually sent them a LinkedIn message. I just want to know more about this.
Do you keep up on the tech on the individual basis, not just on the mortgage, like your insurance, you're like on a cross country level, or are you poking at stuff on your own?
No, I mean I use ChatGPT, but I'm not doing nearly enough.
I'm always picking at it, and some of it's junk. Some of it's some of it you can see something's there, but it's not quite there. Do you know what I mean?
In my eye.
Yeah. Did you burn your eye? Don't touch your eye. Bro. Oh my God.
I'm not doing nearly enough, and I'm trying to stay ahead of it.
Use a wet one.
Cross country has so many things, and they're constantly pounding the table like, it's out there. We've got it for you. Use it.
Yeah.
And I know it's there. And I know I could do so much more and I could be more efficient. I've identified that I need to do it.
The thing I see is like, if I can get AI working at its best in my business, is if everything on the behind the scenes, like we're doing so much more talking to humans.
Yeah.
Like, I would love it if like everything that we do that's not on the actual phone is replaced, and then
I
we're
can see
just
that.
spending all of our time having like human
Well, that's why I feel like I'll
conversations.
never go away. Because
Yeah.
I actually feel like I could close more loans if I did less of that.
Right.
But it just doesn't do it for me.
Oh no, the human interaction is what I'm here for.
I have to want to get up and do it.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
The money's cool, but like if it's not intentional and you're not aligned with what you're trying to do, like I enjoy speaking with people because they call me like
It's great.
they call me like
And you're
I'm the
solving
doctor.
problems. Yeah, bro.
Right?
That's
Like you're
fantastic.
sick, you call a doctor, right? You don't say to him, my leg's broken, I know how to fix it, just do what I say. Right?
Yeah, right,
People
right.
call me and they tell me what their friends say and what the internet says, but then really after I listen to them, I change 50% of people I talk to. I change their whole dynamic.
This is
And they're like,
going.
I didn't know any of this. And I'm like,
Yes.
well, that's why you want to speak to someone
Yes.
and not put an app in online and
And
talk
there's
to a
there's
robot
yes.
that just tells you what you want to
And,
hear.
and a robot that, and again, I'm sure this is going to get better, but a robot that's a sociopath, like, dude, they don't know if it's right or wrong. Like, they'll say this shit with confidence.
Yeah,
I've gotten burned with ChatGPT in my own specific business where I answer a question,
yeah,
and it will tell me with such confidence. I go, that's not right.
yeah,
And then I ask it like to correct itself. It goes, my bad. So,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It's like-
I get pissy with mine. It'll ask me a question and ask me another one. I'm like, no, I'm done answering questions. Give me the PDF. And
yeah.
it'd be like, right away.
Yes.
I don't want to.
Dude,
You
people,
can-
are going, people are starting to go crazy. Like, I heard that mathematician guy was like
Yeah.
up all night talking to him. He said his wife's going, he's like, his wife's like, this guy's going off the deep end. He goes on Twitter, and this guy's like a
Yeah.
prominent figure
Uh-huh.
and going like, it's like putting off these dissertations. Like, it creates a God complex
Uh-huh.
because it's just so affirming. Like, anything you say to it, it'll be like, you're so smart.
But you can tell it not to do that.
And we have to train it.
You can give it prompts to say, don't be so agreeable.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what I want to hear.
As
Give me devil's advocate. Be objective.
Yeah.
I want to hear other opinions. And it'll say, are you sure you want me to talk like
how
this?
many people are? I bet you more people want to get the affirming information.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're that's
You
it's
can
like,
train it to think the way you want it to think,
It's
and it'll
like
always
any-
be.
yeah.
It'll always affirm you.
But it's like
And
anything.
you're like,
It's like anything. If you like the smart people who know how to manipulate it the way that they need to get the right answers will. But the people that are just looking for affirmations,
yeah.
there's a ton of those people.
I can tell you that it has given me tools that I don't know if I could operate without it now. Even in its simplest form, even if it's replying to emails, right? Where you might get emotional, you might take it personal. You can copy an email from a borrower, from a client, from a referral part, whatever. You can say in it, explain to them the value that I bring
Yeah.
and why the rate is what it is or whatever, and it will put it in verbiage that you couldn't have thought of if you were given all day. Yeah, well, that's the way you want to write it. You want to write it that way, but you can tell them you can tell it how you're feeling
Yeah.
and say put it in words to respond to this email, and what it will write for you will be you can be given all day, you'll never write it.
Right.
And you're just like, this is perfect. And then you send it, and the response back is, I didn't think of that. Thank you for explaining it to me.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're all.
And meantime, you were like, you know what? I answered your call with this. I fucking did this.
Per my last email.
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. The last dab experience. Over 91% Pepper X.
I don't know what that is.
It sounds horrible. It sounds like not a good time at all. All right, let's rock. That's the worst one. What is that?
Over 91% Pepper X. Well, that's not sneezing, cuz.
That's 11 out of 10, dude. That's the worst one so far. That's horrible. That's horrible.
What
I would never buy this shit.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
about the defibrillator just in case? Hopefully.
Actually, I don't know if that's the worst one.
It's not.
It's not the worst one. At first, it felt like it was going to be. I got to go with these two so far. The dead set in the middle.
Just keep going.
We're rocking. You've been with multiple different lenders, different types of lenders in your career. What are the positives of where you are now versus your experience with smaller firms?
Well, so to clarify, I've only been with the mortgage bank. I've never been with a depository bank.
Differences like the
Wells
TD,
Fargo,
like the Wells Fargo TDs.
I've never been with a broker.
Got it.
I've only worked for a mortgage bank.
Oh, okay.
I only know one
they're
model.
not that different.
I've only known one model, but I've been with different sizes of banks. My first bank, they gave me a shot. I was there for a year and a half, Gateway. And then I went to Movement afterwards. And that was great. Great relationships there. Everything's good. I had I just needed a change of scenery due to some unforeseen circumstances. Wasn't anything to do with them. I did go to I did try a different path. Because all the banks I've been with have been top 20 lenders. I did try a smaller bank, and it didn't work out. I was there like 60 days. Yeah. And I'm a big proponent of hire fast and fire fast. Yeah. Like, I'm not overthinking it. If it is, no hard feelings. It just didn't work out, and I'm not here to see if it works out. Like, I saw enough. Yeah. I'm cutting.
When you got to cross country, what was the immediate?
Cross country was always, because I'm not a big recruiter. Like, I know enough. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're not going to surprise me with some crazy, we didn't know you could do this. Right. At least at this, even 5 years ago, I knew enough. I took a shot on an outlier, and it burned me. Thankfully, it was a quick turnaround, but that just wasn't for me. Cross country was always, I always knew about them. I was like, even when we're even people that are other banks, we all know each other, right? Right. We're all similar. We're all similar in some dynamic, We all can do some little things better than the other, but like on the whole, they're all good companies. Right. It's just what fits your model, right? Yeah. For me, cross country fits my model perfectly, right? I'm not a grass is greener guy. I still people talk to me. I'll have conversations, but I'm very transparent at if I need something, I'll find you. And also
there was as well from a branding perspective, back to that whole mortgage dip, you still have always kept your personal brand on it.
I've never had a bank tell me I couldn't. Yeah. They've always known my style is very autonomous.
It's really a partnership. It's you guys are the product. As far as the boots on the ground, this is our brand.
Well, it just depends on what your thing is. For me, that's how I operate, right? I treat cross country, the team that I have, as if it's my team. Yeah. Right? Cross country gives you the platform, and then they say, okay, at any bank I would go to, I would ask for this. I'd say, what do you have for me? And then I'd be like, all right, I'll take it from here.
So you take it and then take it to market.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if your processor technically works for corporate. If she works for mine and she works on my file, I treat it as if she works for me. Yeah. Right. Like, I don't need to go to your boss to say, hey, this processor's not doing it. Like, we can figure it out on our own
and keep it there.
And we always do. There's that's never an issue. So for me, I've always had, for the most part, good experiences. I've never left on bad terms. Like I said, the one short one, I don't really even count because it was such a short stay. Every time I've left a bank, it's always been like, wish you well, door's always open. Yeah. If you want to come back.
That's the way it should be.
Because burning bridges in this business.
It doesn't, and also it's a small industry.
It's a small industry.
Especially Philadelphia.
Yeah.
All right, so the last one is.
This is another Armageddon one?
They're all last dab I chose the most popular, hottest shit on the website.
My lips are on fire.
Yeah. Dude. All right, so this is 11 out of 10.
Great.
The last dab. Thermageddon. Careful around the eyes.
Great.
What it says here.
You should have got the OG yellow bag.
Oh, this is the hottest dab yet. A cataclysmic mix of world record breaking peppers. Thermageddon features 4 titans of Mount Scoville straight from Smoking Ed's is back at it, dude. Smoking Ed, he's just a beast, dude. Smoking Ed's Fields.
I can see the pepper flakes.
Yeah, dude, it's pungent. It's pungent. All right, Mark. Cheers. Last one, pal. Let's get it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Oh my God. I'm sweating. Dude, see, that's what I was trying to avoid was it touching the side of my face. but then it burns even there.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
You went with celery, huh? I'm a carrot guy.
Final question.
Yeah.
And this is a good one because I thought it was a very interesting play. Recently, you switched up your holiday party to include, not only include, I would say like it was a lot of people
Yeah.
from the operations staff and behind the scenes players at cross country all over the country. I was talking to a guy from Michigan,
Yeah.
Ohio, New York.
Which one did I touch my eye?
I mean, all over the place.
Yeah.
And you flown them out on your dime
Yep.
to Philadelphia. Everybody had a great time by the way. They were thrilled, never been here before. They were super excited. It seemed to be like
It was a good
it
time.
was a vacation for people. You could feel that in the vibe.
Yep.
What inspired this idea, and what are you looking to accomplish by doing it?
I've always been a huge cheerleader of operations. Right? I know what I bring to the table, right? But I don't think one works without the other. So I'm always, like I said, even though I'm not cross country, your business is your business, and I treat it as if it is my company, right? So the people that are in my circle that work, for me,
Oh yeah.
work for cross country, but they work for me on my team. I treat them as if we are the only people that work there.
Yeah.
So always checking in, always seeing what I can do better, because it starts with me bringing it in. So if I can do something better, that then makes their job better, and then it's a trickle down effect, right? If I bring in a shitty file, then it gets stale, then it comes back, then the underwriter's bitching. Why is this? Like, it's a snowball effect. So I've always been very, very in tune with what operations, and I feel like it is a thankless business. I have very good.
They
I
eat
have very
such
good
shit all the time
I
too.
have very good relationship with them on a personal level.
Yeah.
I know the kids and this and that. So I get all of it, right? When they're having a bad day, they just want to vent. I talk to them. I get to hear all the other bullshit. So I know the majority of what they deal with is bullshit. Like self-inflated bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm the loan officer.
Do what I
your
said.
fucking job. Yeah. And like who responds to that?
I know.
Nobody responds to that, right? So got to the point where I've been here 4 years and I haven't been able to make it out to corporate. So I said to them, have you ever been to Philly? And they're like, we've never been there. And they've been working with us in our region for years. I said, okay, well, it's nothing against anybody. I'm like, it just takes a lot to logistically make all the people.
Yeah.
No. I said, I'm going to spearhead it. So I got everybody to figure out the date that worked. And then, underwriters from North Jersey and Michigan and Cleveland, and got them all in the same room. And then originally was going to make it my party because I was like, oh, well, I'm doing it. So,
Yeah.
But then I'm like, all right, well, more people work with.
No, it was a perfect opportunity.
Yeah. So I was like, everybody come.
But
Everybody come. So all the other loan officers, all the other regionals, whatever, whoever was in the area.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That has been talking to these people for years, but never actually, well, they might have met them in Cleveland, but they've never been here.
Yes.
Come to the party. And yeah, it was,
And it always changes. Every time when you meet them.
Yeah.
This has happened with us. That's why I love when underwriters come into town and meet with us. Because it feels so disconnected until you actually meet them in person. Like,
Sure.
oh, this is just a dude, or this is just a gal who's doing her job.
Well, it's the Teams has helped because you can at least see their face.
Yeah,
It used to be just phone.
Yeah, it still doesn't do the trick though.
It's
Like,
not the
being in
same.
person and just being able to shoot the shit with somebody on just a human level.
Yeah.
I think it changes the dynamic of because then they, if you're on the phone or even on a Teams, it's like I know they have a picture of who you are just because of the colleagues that are in your same role, or vice versa. I know of underwriters that can be really tough to work with, so I just broad brush them all
Right.
as a nuisance to the process. But once you meet them in person.
Well, interpretation is everything, right? So
I'm sweating down the back of my neck.
You're wearing like
Holy moly, Jesus Christ!
I over communicate now. Like
Yeah.
I'm not passive aggressive. I'm not worried about confrontation.
Yeah.
We fuck up just like everybody else. So like if we make a mistake, we own it, we fix it, we move on, right? You're not gonna yell at me. Like whether it doesn't matter who it is, right? It's like we all make mistakes. The way you get around it is by owning it and acknowledging where the disconnect was and fixing it, right? Making excuses doesn't help anybody.
It actually makes the whole thing worse because.
But people are afraid of that confrontation.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm telling you, 95% of the time, if you just own it, I say, listen, we dropped the ball in here, or we couldn't do this.
We identified
a couple
this was the
days,
place where
or
we messed up.
you know, We make mistakes. Thankfully, there haven't been any that were monetarily
Especially if
disastrous.
it's not
but,
malicious, dude. We're all just trying.
Well, you shouldn't have anybody around you like that.
No, yeah, my
But
point exactly.
Most
That's
of
what I'm saying.
them
Majority of the time, it's
they're
never
not malicious, right?
Yes.
But they're just like, oh my god, I fucked up. How are they going to respond? It's
Yeah.
like, they're going to be fine. We're all adults.
Yeah.
Right. Just come to them from an empathetic point of view and say, yo, listen, I know I fucked this up. This is what I'm doing to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
And what are they going to do? They're going to, like I said, they're going to yell at you.
Yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They're basically powerless at that point because they're waiting for you to make an excuse so they can be like, oh. It's like, I'm not making excuses.
Dude, it was
Totally dropped the ball.
It was
on
even
this.
awesome from my standpoint because we deal with some of the people that were there.
Right.
They're like, "Oh, I know you guys. We exchange emails."
I think what it helps that you're not. You can then put.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa!
You can put
Round
name
two.
to the face. You can put a name to the face, and that was the point. Like, you may think this guy or girl's a jerk off, based off of just talking to them or texting with them. I'm like, but now you get to meet them.
Yes.
And I think it helped a lot of people. And,
Right,
and I'm gonna keep doing it.
I think I
They were. I got so many compliments and so many thank yous.
And then I think you should continue to do
So
it.
we'll continue to do it because it was awesome.
Bro, I think this was a huge success.
I feel sorry for you.
I'm gonna be fine.
You are melting, cuz.
I'm a man of the people.
Yeah.
Mark Canale, greatly appreciate you, bro.
You're welcome.
This was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Nicely done.